Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am Zalrockcast, as many of you already know, or may not. We're going to do some original sin today, and I hope you all enjoy. So let's get into it. Let's get into it and have some fun. Guaranteed fun. At least I hope so. Okay, well, I don't care about that update. We're almost in 2, so I will go back into this game. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get going, shall we? Yes. So, what do you think we'll find in this amazing adventure? I have no idea. But we have one person dead, and we need to find some stuff. Not that way, this way.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each. Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me. The dead are on the prowl, the council has been murdered, and now source hunters are encouraging petty theft. The few...
Alright.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
You don't have a resurrect scroll I want. So... What about... Where's...
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's go in there.
Such grave responsibilities. To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
You have this thing I want. Give it to me. Here, you can have... Here, have... 82. You can have that potion. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want spread. I don't want these Stardust herbs. Don't want that jelly shroom. Could have that as well. Earth essence. I'm not using wands. Now give me gold. Give me that gold. Give me 29 gold. Oh. Give me 4 gold. Math in my head is hard, everybody. There. I got positive gold.
The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter. Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all. Certainly, what would you like to know?
Alright. Let's go back to our poor friend
So we'll inject some vim into your routine.
who was killed in action, unfortunately, via my own stupidity. Actually, considering it. Where's my... Here's the thing. Go over here, guys. Go through it. Go to the ruined villa. We'll go resurrect our dear friend, Scarlet. There's my resurrect scroll. Resurrect Scarlet.
As good as a new penny.
And she'll lose her thing soon, and we can get into this place. Ooh, some arrow shafts. That's pretty good. Stronger than you. It would be wise to flee. Oh. Yes. Everyone run away. Roderick, you are thus ordered to flee. You are thus ordered to flee. Oh, of course. Courageous was a bad idea. going up here was a bad idea. Ha ha ha. All right then, let's. Where is? Let's go over there then. Get the resurrection scroll. Resurrect Scarlet.
Let us see if you can do the finest read.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap gold each.
Where is he? Stop moving.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Here, you can have that. You have 4 healing potions. Well, I'll give you all this food that I do not want. All these potions I do not want. And I will give you this. Item here. I'll give you oh, 55. Give you 55 gold. And then 4 gold. And thank you for your business. We'll then leave through wherever the fuck the portal is. Ah. And
There's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away?
alright. Go back to the ruined villa. And this time we're just going to go pick up Scarlet and be on our way. And we'll go to the Desolated Farms. Alright, so. There. Secluded beach. Not that way. Go this way. Alright, so. You too. Go in there. And you too. Go in there. Alright. Now. Hmm. South dungeon. Okay, I like making these on my own, but I assume this is the north dungeon. So
Did that cause a reaction?
Does anything seem different now?
I don't know how to do this. Okay, so don't know which dungeons are north and south. So. Okay, that's the north, that's the south. Right. Back in here, gentlemen. Back in here, ladies. And Earth.
I wonder what that did.
Water.
Did that cause a reaction?
Oh. Did. Okay. That's Earth.
I wonder what that did.
I think that's water.
I wonder what that did.
Okay. So. Let's... So. South done. Jim. With Scarlet and North Dungeon has that as Rod, so Earth, Water, Air, Fire, and North is Water, Earth, Air, Fire. Alright. Better than reading or that on a screen. Alright then. So, Earth.
Does anything seem different now?
You. Which one's water? That's water.
Does anything seem different now?
No. Again.
I wonder what that did.
What?
Does anything seem different now?
Of course I did the wrong one. South Dungeon.
I feel better already.
Riff Rod. Hello, Commander Root, and hello, Slow Cool. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for coming. Alright. Earth.
Did that cause a reaction?
Water.
Did that cause a reaction?
Ah.
Air.
I wonder what that...
Fire.
Does anything seem different now?
This puzzle is actually very annoying. I don't know how this dungeon works. All right. So, South Dungeon, Whole Earth.
I wonder what that did.
Then water.
I wonder what that did.
Then air.
Now to find out what effect that had.
And fire.
I wonder what that did.
I need a remedy.
Oh. Alright. South Dungeon is water.
Did that cause a reaction?
Earth.
Did that cause a reaction?
Air.
Does anything seem different now?
Fire.
Now to find out what effect that had.
I hate this dungeon.
I feel better already.
Alright. Well, after doing that, earth, water, fire? I think it should be earth, water, fire. Earth.
I wonder what that did.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Does anything seem
Attention
different now?
time, eh, my friends?
I hate this dungeon.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Dungeon is annoying. No. Of course. Come on over here, boy. Roddy boy. Hit it very hard. How goes the game? Well, hello, Dark Rider. The game goes as well as it ever does, which is horribly. I've been trying to do a puzzle for quite a while and failed horribly, so yeah. I hate that puzzle. I really hate that puzzle. Fuck that puzzle. It's stupid. Ricochet through. Jahan! Jahan! Glorious bastard Jahan! Please hit this pig very... No, hit this pig very hard.
Staff of Justice.
Ow. Poisoned. Scarlet, stab.
Death is its own deliverance!
Stop hitting Jahan, boy. I'm going to hit you very hard.
Battering ram!
Hit it.
No glory in this death.
I'm going to kill you. I hate bandits.
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Barty Tor, please hit this armored killer. Do it again? No. Jahan! Dear Jahan, please murder this pig. No. I hate.
My life is ebbing away.
Great. I don't even know why I did that.
First, a cure!
Hit it. Really hard. Oh, great. Drink in the potion. Roderick, please drink potion.
Into the fray once more. My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
God damn it. After I spent so much money resurrecting you. Bardator, shoot pig. Of course. No, I didn't mean to do that. Stab the priest. Shoot the pig.
Vengeance from the skies.
Step. Fuck you, pig. This crossbow is worthless. It's worthless. Skip your turn. Oh, of course, because he's dead.
I've been tainted!
What?
I'm dying.
Will I ever... Hang on.
Why are you fucking?
I try and 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 try, but never lucky. Why would I be lucky? Solrook is fucking bad at this game. So yeah, Dark, I'm awful at this game. I'm awful at it. I'm bad at it. I don't know.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Where's the dude? There you are.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
I'm. Ooh, thank you for the host. I'm terrible at the game too. Yeah. Nothing's working out for me right now. At all. Yep, instead of doing so. The secret is to win. Yes, Fesco. But how do I win if every time I do, I die? Do you have a secret of this game that I don't know about? If you do, I would love to know this amazing secret. I can give some tips. I'm open to tips right now. Because right now, I'm really salty. I really want to quit this game. Crowd control is kind of overpowered. Okay. What specific charm freeze? Oh, I think you mean freeze instead. Okay, so how can I charm reliably? How am I able to charm reliably? Is there a kind of is there a specific build for? It's easier to charm on mage characters. Okay. Well, currently I'm kind of building a battle mage. Is it worth it to give him a charm ability, or is it good to give Jahan here a charm? Is it good? If you have a witchcraft character with charm and high intelligence, he will charge consistently. Well, I don't have a wit. I use freeze and stun my mage on cooldown. Huh. So, question. Do you think I okay, Visco. Do you think I should change Smith or out of the rounds for a few turns? Yeah, I noticed that. What is your opinion on my current party? Do you think I should get another companion? Do I think I should change my characters up a bit? Should I switch out this character that I'm using for an archer or something else? You have two mages, right? Well, I have my battle mage, who doesn't have all that many skills right now, and I have Jahan. So Jahan has, for Jahan if he doesn't have it, lightning bolts. He does have lightning bolt. Super powerful, so is number 4. Bitter Cold? Yeah, he is a freeze and a lot of other abilities. So, is there anything I should buy in Sicile? Is there anything I should give my main character Roderick here? Because I do have a few. What's your other mage's skill lines? This guy's skills are Aerothurge, Geomancer, Hydrosophist, Pyrokinetic, and Man-at-Arms.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
But yes, I can. With a hydro, its stats play a huge role in ability and effectiveness. That is true. Alright, so he's at max level. He's supposed to have 5 men-at-arms, 1 arrow, 1 hydro, 4 pyro, 1 geo, and 5 witchcraft. And that's just in magic, so. Won't be max level for too long in the game, like that last 15%. Ah. Yeah. Is there like any way to respec in this game? Like in the original Sin 2, or no? Yes, but in the next chapter. Ah, okay. I don't want to use the character editor. I kind of want to. Super expensive in game.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent?
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before.
Alright. You can line up if you can
Providing
see
you
an
can
entire
afford
group of
it.
enemies. Yeah.
I'll be happy to
also with
supply
their
you with all the gear you'll need
not
while swinging swords
immune
alongside the Fabulous
to
Five.
knockdown. I need a resurrect scroll. I don't need shields. My builds don't need shields. To go for him first. Yeah, if I had the taunt skill on him. I don't though. Ah. Just grab 500 gold. And then from 500 and negative. Fire from the Legionnaire, first floor under Arhu. Oh, well, first I have to find Arhu's tower. So, 26. No, 24. Yeah, minus 20. There we go. I do not know where Arhu's mage tower is. At least that scale button at the top of the merchant screen will auto offer what the merchant is wanting, by the way. I know, but I also enjoy doing math in my head.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
So thank you for explaining something I already knew, because I played the second game before, so I know about the scale button. Okay.
Perhaps wrestling an earth element.
Okay, where the fuck is Arhu's tower? I forgot where that is. Warehouse. Where's... Arhu study. Oh, there it is. Let's go that way then. Thought he had a mage tower, but no.
me
All
private.
right. Legion headquarters. Maybe I can talk to Ari.
Oh, what now?
Okay, you have bolster, spike skill, crippling blow. A lot of these require higher levels. Cure wounds. That would probably be a good skill to get. Helping hand. Cut out a burning one. Let's get that as well. Already have that. Encourage sounds good. Melee precision. That's a good one. Oh, that's command. That's pretty good. Whirlwind. Let's grab that. I want to sell the player's goal. Let's sell all this food. What mushroom is able to make healing potions? Do you know? Let Walrus go. Griffalonian. Sell that. Sell that. And scale. There we go. Let's send. Do you have 9 arms? Oh, you do not. These are all man-at-arms skills. Well, send them all to Roderick. Send that ring to Roderick. Oh, I have mermaid's kiss. Oh. Alright then. Fires level 6. Three. I'll make sure to upgrade that. who?
How can I help you, my friend? But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Sicil. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guide? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs, this I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of two worlds. Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. By all means. I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. All the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry. Of course, I hope your investigation fares well. I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt. I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife, Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters. His body is gone, replaced with that of a sheep. This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless. You're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you. And what might those be? One of them failed? Who is the mongrel that dares to question my engineering expertise? I take it the mutt in question was referring to the Spogmaster 5000. It isn't failing, it just became... well, it became self-aware. Frightfully annoying when that happens. You know what? Here's the remote access device with which I used to control it. There's a manual for that somewhere around here, too. Yours, if you can find it. I really should invite Victoria one of these days, so she can help me organize my mess of a library. Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, watching on as citizens stagger home from the inn or simply burn the midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. Yet I am somehow convinced that you may succeed where the Legion and I have failed. Call it instinct. You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior. But to the Legion they are green-skinned death incarnate. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl. Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add a 100% legally obtained self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it, and Bobcat's your uncle.
Yeah, boil. Target magical armor. Ooh. Let's get that.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Good to have you back, Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed. How can the Legion serve you today? You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds. Thank you for heeding...
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to
How
shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
do I level
You think that's funny, Private?
in this game?
Sir, no, sir.
Original
Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
sin.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Do do do.
Will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Can you spare a coin?
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Instead.
Attention! About face!
Can you spare
To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Alright.
Sir, no, sir.
Where's map? Grave. Haven't dropped any frames. That's amazing.
name's Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
Nothing but rubbish.
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so. Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home.
May the seven keep you.
Here lies Kimberly, finally. Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
Rest in peace, darling.
So pie.
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife?
I smell
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
Ah. Grab this reward chest.
May the seven keep you.
Dave! Die. Roderick.
I've had better fights with my food.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive. Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil.
Where are you?
Get off my grave, you
Are you
jackanapes.
here, Jake?
May the seven keep you.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
These graves are hilarious.
Rest in peace, darling.
Scarlet, stab.
Death is its own deliverance.
May the seven keep you.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
May the seven keep you.
Alright. Let's identify.
Jake, where are you?
Identify.
Are you here?
the seven keep you.
Okay. That done.
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing without me?
Rest in peace, darling.
Oh. Apparently, you can go through this tunnel again.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Shahan!
Explosive flames!
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Of course.
Into the fray once more.
I feel better already.
Identify. All right.
What a deluge.
Alright. Oh my.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
I feel better already.
On the mend.
Yes, please be on the mend. I don't want you to die.
Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Okay. Actually be a good idea to grab.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
chest. Pick that lock.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese,
Well,
tomato.
what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
9 for 5 potatoes.
On the move for cheese. Excuses for than a slice of this fine almond.
Now.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let us
Alright
see
then.
if you choose the finest dreams.
Save. Let's see.
Wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever
Alright.
seen.
The morgue. Where is the morgue?
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Just beyond the
Fresh haddock.
tavern.
Perfect for a fry-up.
There's the tavern.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death? this here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Seal itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless. Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. A sheep? That's a whole heap of nonsense. Don't bother me with such wild tales.
I used... Fuck. Fuck. I used that to win, so rocks versus... Damn it. Paper versus rock. Rock versus scissors. There we go. That actually helped me win.
I suppose you're right. A corpse is one thing, but I couldn't stand to have the disappearance of a living soul on my conscience. Come, I'll tell you the whole story. I buried that blasted sheep, but I swear on my lucky left foot I had nothing to do with that body disappearing. 1 minute it was on my slab, you see. I left the room for just a moment to answer the bell in the front parlor, and when I returned, the body was simply gone. In its place was a sack containing more gold coins than I could even count. The message was clear. Silence is golden. My business has been declining right alongside the rest of our blighted city. And that sack of gold was worth more than I made during one of the good years. I needed cash, and someone needed my silence. I knew I had to bury something or risk being found out. So that night, I stole into the market and made off with Bertia's fattest sheep. It was a bloody waste to stick so much fine meat into the ground to rot, but it had to be done. The next day, the pallbearers retrieved Jake's coffin, sealed to hide the body's terrible wounds, none the wiser that within the casket lay nothing more venerable than a slaughtered beast. Now, you can imagine I've spent more than my share of restless nights wondering who could have wanted that cadaver and for what purpose. I'm not an inch closer to imagining the why, but I've got a few inklings as to the who. Near as I can reckon, there are only 4 people who could have been involved. Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Theleron's apprentice Evelyn, and Esmeralda. Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda. That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Alright. Rock. Of course. I hate this.
Pillar of the community? Ha! Half this city That's
what you get for trying?
The death.
You may be right. I suspect he has much more than mere skeletons hiding in his closets.
All right. Bertia. Alright. Wonder where Bertia is.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Quiet day on the market, it seems. Source hunters, eh? Or right proper if you've got a favourite sheep. Best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like mid. Now that the herd's gone, old Bertie is just scratching by like I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must. Oh, Ogre, you're rotten to the bone. Oh, me poor, sweet, plump girl. You've been wasted entirely. All that roast, all the mutton, not even the sausage grinder. That louse. Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a thing or two to say about this.
Perhaps wrestling an
This is intolerable.
elemental will
The
inject
momentum
some
of
vim
time is
into your
slipping through
routine.
our hands, and you fritter it away on conversations about decomposing mutton. Focus, Source Hunter, focus!
Ah.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Alright. I have no other.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Not the mood for change. Excuses or home to the slice of this time.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Don't know what.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know where that letter came from.
Red and orange.
So this is what I will call the end of the stream for today. So thank you all very much for coming today. I'll stream tomorrow, so see you all next time. Have a wonderful day. This has been Zara Chaos, and I am signing out. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good time. Peace.